Oh, here we go. Towel replacement. First things first, cover the flow. Get everything protected. The tub, drop cloth, and my cardboard roll out. So the towel, white towel, needs to get replaced. You see the bad mold in the corner there. They had a piece of 3/4 inch ply on top of the frame in there that was all uneven. The side was lower than the back, so it got pitched backwards into the corner. 3 layers of wood got rotten. Come back with some Durock and some fresh wood. First layer 3/4 and stacked with 2x4s sideways that was already pre-pitched. And then this piece I put back here, I had to pitch it before I put my L-shaped piece on. And my L-shaped piece is cut in the corner to contour for the 3-way or 2-way pitch. Everything needs to be pitched. So I pitched the framing first, and then my 1/2 inch Durock contours to the 2-way pitch. It's actually a 3-way pitch. Nonetheless, this side I had to think about, did I want to take off that wood or just go on top of it? I was going to skim it with the thin set and some red guard, but I just put the 1/4 inch on top. The problem was the vent and that wood they had was tied into the framing on the backside. Nonetheless, glued and screwed. I got my Schluter sealant in the inside corners. Had to let the red guard dry first before I get it on top of the sealant with the blue tape. When I say glued and screwed, I mean thin set as the glue, the adhesive. It just sounds better. Another 3rd, 4th thick coat, real quick. It was 5 minutes in and out. Employees of the month on the scene. All right, red guard shut of it because I'm the red guard bandit. Everything is pre-pitched. Now it's waterproof. Once it dries, be ready for towel. As for the towel, we got matching towel. It has some leftover. Just enough too. Now the side was a gloss, darker navy blue, and then the rest matched the, it's kind of textured a little bit. The rest of the towel. Original towel, that was like 10 years old. She said, it looking good in the neighborhood though. I think they did like a repair, change the tub, end up with that white towel. That was done all wrong. Anyway, checking for pitch, making sure that the towel is still pitched downward towards the tub and inward towards the tub. Explained that in other videos. I was cutting out the window with my grinder instead of walking outside. I'm like, oh, pop the screen out, pop it back in later. Now these little slithereens here that I had to put on top of the trim, so I dry fit, do all my dry fit cuts first. That way I'm not trying to install while the thin set's drying. You want to make all your cuts first. Gold trim to match the fixtures and hardware. And ready for grout. The grout with the sealer in it already. Wipe it down, keep it clean. Grout that thing, wipe it down again. A bunch of wipe downs. You got to dip it a lot. Wipe the tub down. Had the fan on there so it could dry. At some point, you got to let it dry completely. Keep dipping. You see the dips, quick dips. Get everything to dry. Make my videos on the pitch. And then come back after the grout is dry and hit the inside corners with my silicone matching caulk grout. Got my spray bottle and my popsicle sticks. Nice and tight, nice and clean. All right, you don't need a ton of caulk. Just got to do it right. And it's going to look good in the neighborhood. Yep. So yeah, it's pitched inward in 3 directions.